What's happening in front of the camera in the moment is just as important to me as an experience as what happens after. My name's Erin Johnson. I'm a video artist, and I'm thinking a lot about the complexity of collectivity, of being together, and also queer desire and queer resistance, but also largely in the context of the history of scientific research. So I come from a community organizing background. I was a union organizer for many years, and I think about all of the strategies and tools that I used in that work in the context of my practice, which is really kind of about like creating an experience for people. I would say that everything that I've been working on over the past many years is all an act of kind of serendipity. I'm interested in getting to connect with people and spend time with different groups over long periods of time, and video and film is like this incredible tool that allows for an excuse to spend time. It's interesting, I think about the project Everyone Eating Oranges, and then the summer before Everyone Eating Tomatoes, the same group, and then the artist floating in Lake Skowhegan, and then this summer floating in the Bronx. The video becomes a document of this kind of shared time together and the intimacy that gets built. Essentially making these kind of portraits of communities, whatever that means.
Desde luego que ahorita estamos bastante mal. El gobierno que tenemos no es muy bueno. Pero mira, hermana, primero cuídate tú.
In Citizen and Entrada's Exits and Entrances, we were thinking, how do you create a space to discuss and think through power dynamics on a myriad of different levels, whether it's like interpersonal, within the family, thinking about gender, sexuality, but then also thinking about the US-Mexico border. And we created these workshops that then elders from El Paso participated in over the course of 2 years.
Nadie es propiedad de nadie. Yo quiero ser libre como el viento.
Entonces, ¿por qué te casaste conmigo? ¿Por conveniencia?
No, ¿tú crees que nos casamos? No nos casamos, fue una mentira.
¿Cómo que fue una mentira? No.
We were thinking just as much about like what is happening in this moment during the course of the workshop, and what is that experience, as just as much what happens before the camera is turned on. I've been in conversation with an oceanographer who got me thinking a lot about the sea floor. The sea floor is constantly both destroying and then recreating itself. You know, it takes a really long time. It's not happening quickly, but it's happening over geologic time. It's this space that also, the deeper one goes, the more difficult it is to read. And I'm thinking a lot about that in relationship to a practice. Yeah, the seafloor as a site that I'm excited to continue to dive into and like think about in relationship to lesbian poetry and literature from throughout history, and kind of tapping into all of that in the context of a new video.
In this world that are yet to be